Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to show you my Webull setup on my 49-inch monitor and as well as how to trade options fast. There's a lot of people that like to scalp options. And I get the question also is, how are the fills for options on Webull? And from my experience so far, they have been pretty comparable to the rest of the other brokers that I've been with. But Webull has recently updated one of their windows to make options trading very quick. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. But real quick, I am finally releasing my full online course to help you create your own strategy, creating your own system that fits your personality. That's so key in trading. So sign up for the webinar, link is below, that's titled 10 Mistakes Unprofitable Traders Make. So sign up for that and let's jump into this video. Okay, so here is my Webull layout. And as you can see, these 5 right here are the ways that I trade stocks using Webull. I've got some of the details of the stocks down here. And it's important to note that you have to look at these little buttons to know if you are getting margin on those stocks or not, and if they're shortable. So this one is shortable, but maintenance requirements 150%. So in my last review, I did go over how Webull is not the greatest at shorting, but it is a pretty good platform, and I really like it. Now, if you go over here to the right, this is where I have all of my options layout. And we're gonna come back to this layout in a moment. I'm gonna tell you why this layout works better than the stocks layout, the default one over here on the stocks tab. So let's go over here to the stocks tab. And first thing I want to show you is you have to type in the tickers up here. So if I type in SPY up here, that's how I get to the tickers. And even if I'm in the customize section here and I type it in up here, let's go to Tesla, then it's going to automatically put me over to the stocks tab. So just keep that in mind. We're going to come back to that detail later. So to get to the options, you just click on options and let's look at the options chain. We can edit any of the details by clicking here. So if I don't want to see the theta, or let's say the delta, if I don't want the delta, but I want to see the gamma, I can keep it in like that, hit done. So now I see all those details, and they actually have quite a few details you can see, which is awesome. Next is you can click ask to buy or bid to sell, which in my opinion is a little bit opposite. And with the spreads as big as they are on options, you usually don't want to be selling the bid or buying the ask, just because those are going to be the worst prices at that moment. But of course, it all depends on your style of trading. Now that once you click on one of those, it brings you down to the order entry. And from here, you can just place your trade, which in my opinion is not the fastest way to do it. I'll show you the fastest in a moment. But this is one of the best ways to do a spread. So you click this strategy button here and you can choose your spread. Now at first when I did this, I was like, this is annoying. I have to use their spread differences like this and I can't change it. But then I found this graph button right here where I can actually drag and move things and can see my max loss, max profit down here. And I can change the width. So if I want it bigger, I can do that, giving me a different max loss and different max profit, and I can move them around to where I want it to be. So this is the best way to do spreads, is using this graph section here on the order entry. That's just in my opinion, it's easier to see it. But the fastest way to place trades using options is actually using the watch list. So what I'm going to do is come up here and click the 3 buttons and hit edit watch lists. And create a watch list that you want to be keeping your options in. You can add it to one of your regular watch lists if you want. But for me, I created one just called options where I keep my options in. I'm going to hit done. And then from here, I'm going to click on options. So then I can see my watch list. Now to add your options to the watch list, all you have to do is right click, hit add to watch list, and star the options. Then it will show up here. From there, now I click on that option and I can see the chart. You actually want to hit this over here on the right and click on active trade settings. Now, what we want is to scroll down here to this section that says place orders, parentheses, options. You can choose whatever you want here, but I'm going to choose buy ask and buy bid, and sell bid and sell ask. That way I will be buying the ask or the bid, And then I can click on them and let's change them up a little bit. So I have it set to 10 contracts. I'm just going to leave it there. Limit price on bid. And let's do, this is going to be a buy the bid. Let's just leave it on a limit offset of 0. And let's do buy ask with a limit offset of like 5 cents. So it will place my order 5 cents below the ask. But I rarely hit buy ask. I would rather sell the ask and buy the bid, just so that I can get the best price possible at that moment. You can also come down here and do a customized one if you want, where you can hit like mid, and that is a nice one. So I'm gonna hit that actually. And let's change that to 10 contracts. And then I can put in a hotkey. I can put hotkeys in for all of these if I want. So I'm just gonna hit Control M. So Control M is gonna be buy the mid price. And then if I want to do a sell the mid price, I would do that here under sell custom. And let's do Control S for sell. And I just know that that's going to be the mid price. And then I'm going to hit done. Now you'll notice over here under active trade, which if you don't have active trade up there, just hit this and hit add widget and add active trade. But you have your active trade here. And then all I have to do really is just click these and it will send the order. Or I can click this to change the order size. So say I really only want one at that moment, I can just do that. And then I can click them and it'll send it immediately. So buy ask, buy bid. If it brings up a confirmation, all you have to do is just uncheck this order confirmation right here. So if that's unchecked, it'll send it immediately. So it's that simple. Now the problem with using the stocks page to do this is I can't see the stock chart. I can see the options chart, which I like, but I need to see the stock chart as well. I want to know what the price of the stock is. And if I type in a symbol up here, like say I want to look at SPY, it's going to auto switch my watch list back to recently viewed. So I'm going to have to go back to options and then click on one. So that can be kind of frustrating. So that's why it's important to use the customized tab. So with my tab here, I can type in what I want. Let's go to SPY. And I can save any options contract I want. Let's just save this one. Add to watch list, options. And look at that, it's right there. Now I can click on that to see the contract. I've got my active trade set up here. So I can just buy the ask or buy bid, sell the bid, or sell the ask here. And it's that quick, just hitting those buttons. I can also be watching the prices over here on the level 2 because I have all of these connected. Or I can even trade it down here. I have it set up on both, just in case I'm looking over here or over here. Then I've got the chart up here, and if I want to look at the SPY chart, I'll just type it in on this window here. So I'll have SPY up here. Or if I'm looking at a Tesla option, I can just look at Tesla over here. So as long as you're changing the ticker up in this area rather than up in this symbol name, it will keep you on this page. But this active trade is definitely one of the fastest ways to trade options on Webull at this moment. So I hope that helps you create your own layout in Webull and be able to trade options fast. That active trade window is awesome. And again, make sure to sign up for the webinar below. And if you're watching this video past April 15th, then just go to the website TraderCreatorPro.com. I'm sure I'll still have some good deals for you on the website so that you can become your own trader, trading a system that fits your own personality. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.